Guys, hey guys, what's up? Sorry, I'm a little late. How's everybody doing? I got my merch on. You guys, if anybody wants to buy it, they're nice, they're cozy. This is an orange one, but there's all different colors. I was gonna wear my t-shirts. I forgot that's what I was gonna wear. I have a couple merch t-shirts, but oh well, too late now. Um, so how's everybody doing? Oh my god, wow, I could hear through my mic again. Wait a minute. Hello? Hello? Okay. Anyway, so much news and true crime today, guys. Um, hey Nicole. Wait, hold on one second. Let me make sure. Um, so much news, guys. A lot has went on today. So stupid me forgot about Chad and Lori don't being in court today, Tuesday. So I was gonna live stream it like today live, and it slipped my mind. It slipped my mind. So we're gonna watch. Okay, so I'm not gonna play the Lori one again unless you guys want to, because I have it on. I uploaded it. Um, but Chad was in court today too, and his let me know if you guys want to watch it. His is a little bit longer. They have opening statements and they bring up a few witnesses because Pryor is basically saying that he wants to change a venue. He wants to change the location. Hey, Cherry, let me say hi to some people. So in the house, Dark Sea, my eyes twitching again. All last week, too. And it only starts like when I do the lives. I didn't notice it for the last couple days until I do a live. Wow. Hey, Linda, Parrot.eyes, what's up? Haven't seen you for a minute. Hey, Jenny. Um, oh, Jenny, what's up? Nicole, okay, sorry. Hey, Tennessee in the house, Mary. Patriotism, hey. Jenny, how have you been? It's been forever. Wow. It's nice to see you. Um, Mama Mia in the house. Okay. So, and then of course, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about the Barry Morphew case dismissed. Actually, we should just do that real quick. I'll just read a quick little article on that for those. Most of you guys probably know, but that'll take like 5 minutes, and then we'll get into the Lori Daybell, and then I'm gonna save the new case for last that we're gonna talk about, which is pretty freaking interesting. Okay, so let me bring up. Let's bring up one article. We could just give a quick little recap of what happened with Barry. It's a lot easier to just read it. So, judge grants prosecution's motion to dismiss Barry Morphew's murder case. Motion to dismiss without prejudice allows DA to refile charges. So, Fremont County, Colorado, a Fremont County judge has granted the prosecution's motion to dismiss the murder case against Barry Morphew, who was accused of killing his wife in 2020. The prosecution's motion asked the court to dismiss the charges without prejudice, meaning Barry can be tried again if prosecutors refile charges. The prosecution filed the motion to dismiss the charges during a hearing for Barry, who was charged with first-degree murder after his wife, Suzanne Morphew, disappeared from Salida area in May 2020. To date, investigators have not found her remains. The prosecution listed 2 reasons for asking for the dismissal. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of this. Hey, Amazing Grace. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Cherry. Oh, I said hi to you already, right, Cherry? You get 2 highs. Okay, so first, the prosecution said law enforcement have narrowed the search down to a single undisclosed location in a remote mountainous area near the Morphew's home and believe we are close to discovering the victim's body. Heavy snow fell in the area, and as of now, prosecutors believe Suzanne's body is under about 5 feet of snow. In typical homicide cases, the fact of the victim's death is rarely at issue. But in a case such as this, the most influential fact of consequence is whether or not Miss Morphew is deceased. The motion reads. I should just share my screen, huh? So you guys could read it with me. I know I do better. Like, I have to like read along with somebody to really absorb it. It's just how I am. So I'm sure there's other people like that. So let me just share so you guys could read along. This is crazy, huh, guys? So he might get away with it unless if they find the body and then refile the charges. Um, which I mean, they would have to probably find the body to do that, right? Okay. So where are we? Okay. So the motion said because the search cannot be completed in the next few weeks due to snowpack, the weather conditions, prosecutors asked for the court to dismiss the current indictment without prejudice. The jury trial was set to begin on April 28th in the Fremont County Courthouse. Secondly, prosecutors said they feel that because the judge in the case ruled earlier this year, they cannot call most of their expert witnesses at trial because of discovery violations. They will need to find Suzanne's body to prove the case. The court functionally excluded the people's best evidence to move forward in this case by severely limiting our expert testimony. Even if the court were to partially reconsider its position on the need for such severe sanctions at this late hour, the people would still be left without several key expert witnesses initially endorsed, prosecutors wrote in their motion. Without the crucial evidence and without the victim's body, the people cannot move forward at this time in good faith. They continue in their motion. Ethics demand that prosecutors proceed to trial only in circumstances where a reasonable likelihood of success exists, which, given the court's current rulings and the uncertainty of any further rulings, it's impossible to completely ascertain. The motion from prosecutors said Suzanne's sister and family representative Melinda Mormon Baumack agreed with the motion to dismiss the case and expressed her wishes that we ultimately resolve absolutely whether or not her sister is dead prior to further prosecution. It also says Suzanne's two brothers agreed with the motion to dismiss without prejudice. After the hearing Tuesday morning, Barry's defense attorney, Iris Eaton, said she absolutely believes the prosecution filed the motion to dismiss the case because they knew they were going to lose the trial. She added that she's confident that they won't be able to refile charges in this case because they're not going to find the body linked to Barry. Eaton said the community now thinks Barry got away with murder. You can watch the press conference with Eaton below. I guess we could watch that. I don't know. But it's probably just going to say the same stuff. It's up to you guys. As of now, Eaton said there has not been a single ounce of physical evidence connecting Barry to Suzanne's death, despite terabytes and terabytes of information. However, she said DNA was found linked to unknown males, including convicted SOs on critical items, such as Suzanne's bicycle helmet, and in the Morphew house in Suzanne's car. But the prosecution chose not to follow those leads, she said, and instead focus on Barry and ignore all other evidence that appeared to turn away from Barry. We were going to get Mr. Morphew acquitted rightly after a trial that we believed we were going to have, Eaton said. But all of a sudden now, today, in the face of the fact that they have committed so much misconduct, they decided to dismiss the case, claiming that there is a body that they are close to finding up in the mountains that is snow covered nearby to where Mr. Morphew's house was. She said she didn't know the dismissal was coming Tuesday, but the writing was on the wall. How's everybody doing, by the way? Hey, Gilly Depp, Casey, Darksea, Mama Libra, Linda, Brianna, Patriotism, Heavenly Cause. Linda, hello, my sweetie. Glad you are here. Oh, sorry, I just read that out loud. I don't know. It wasn't to me. Anyway, in addition, Chaffee. I'm going to say Chaffee. I don't know. Chaffee County Sheriff John Spez said while he doesn't have any additional information to share as of Tuesday morning, it is disappointed in the delay of the proceedings. And is disappointed, sorry. So how many of you guys already knew about this? You guys, is there anybody in here that this is news to them right now? I'm just curious. We remain unwavering in our commitment to this investigation and the ultimate prosecution of Mr. Morphew. I stand behind the wrong work of the investigators within the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office and many law enforcement agencies. Oh, okay. So Morphew's daughter said they are looking forward to taking time to heal and find out what happened to their mother. They walked out smiling alongside Barry after the hearing. So I don't know. Yeah. You know what? I should take a poll on this, guys. How many of you guys think that he's guilty? I want to see if there's anybody that thinks he's innocent or yeah, I shouldn't say it like that. Hold on, let me do a poll. You know how I like these polls. So yeah, she was 49 when she disappeared. Hold on, let me get this. And has been missing since May 10th, 2020, Mother's Day, from Maysville area. So, all right, let's do this here. Hi, She Builder. Oh, I want to see if there's anything else that we should. Oh no, that's just the next one. Okay. All right, I'm going to do a poll and then I'll bring up the other stuff. Okay. So we'll do. How do I word it? I'll just word it. Do you think Barry is guilty? Wait. Do you think Barry killed Suzanne? That's how I'll word it. I'm just curious how many people don't or do and don't. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Let's do. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what you guys think. Thank you, Jenny. I know. Isn't that crazy? Yes, we're going to talk about that last, Nicole. I'm definitely going to start covering that case and following it and seeing. It's crazy. Stuff to send you. Yeah, definitely patriotism. Send me it. Yeah. My email is in the description. Definitely. Gilly Gil. Gilly Gil. Just checking the comments before. Hey, Casey. All right. Tennessee, Red Lake Wine. Do you think Barry's involved in the disappearance of? I guess I should have worded it like that, but I think I just said, "Did you think he killed her?" That's true. I should have because he could still be involved and not be the one that killed her, right? I should have worded it different. But just take that as if you think that he's involved in it. All right, so let me get my other stuff ready to share. Man, my eyes twitching. It's so annoying because it's like I know you guys can't see it, right? Because you know when it twitches, but it's like it feels like it's so big of a twitch, and I know it really isn't. Okay. So we're gonna watch. First, we'll do the opening. I mean, did all of you guys here watch the Lori one? I uploaded it. So I don't know if anybody wants to watch that over again too. Well, while you're answering me, if most of you've already seen that, I'm gonna bring up the Chad one. We're gonna do they have the opening statements and then they have the hearing part one because they call up like witnesses and stuff. All right. And I haven't got to watch it all. I only watched the opening statements. I didn't watch the part one yet, so it'll be new. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play the Chad one first, then we'll play the Lori one, and then I have the little press conference after with Kay and Larry, and then I have somebody was filming Chad. I think it might be East Idaho News. I forget which one was filming Chad when he was leaving the courthouse.
This court is now in session. Thank you. Please be seated. Should I have my speaker on mute for that? All right, we'll be on the record. This is case CR 2221-1623, State of Idaho versus Chad Guy Daybell. Mr. Daybell is here represented by counsel Mr. Pryor. The state is here today with their prosecutors, I believe. Ms. Smith, are you making argument today on the case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Rachel Smith will be providing argument. This is the time scheduled on a motion hearing. In this case, there was a order of the court that was entered in regards to the location for the trial in this matter, which the court determined would be in Ada County. Thereafter, the court requested additional time to present information on a request to sequester a jury and transport them to Fremont County under Idaho Code 19-18-16. The matter has been set for hearing on multiple occasions and continued and is now scheduled for hearing today. So at this time then, I'll ask the parties if they're ready to proceed. Ms. Smith, are you ready to proceed on your motion? And we'll style this as a motion to reconsider the court's decision. Are you ready to proceed with argument?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Pryor, are you ready to proceed?
Judge, just as a preliminary matter, the state provided me modified numbers as of 7:48 last night by email. Obviously, I didn't get an opportunity to review those. We are ready to proceed, but I want to make a record that at this time, the numbers on the exhibit that were originally provided to me have now been changed, and that new numbers are being presented to this court. And I just want to make clear that I didn't get those until 10 minutes before 8 last night by email, and looked at those this morning. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you, Mr. Pryor. We'll consider that in the context of the hearing. For those that are in attendance of the hearing today, I'll just note that we did issue an order governing courtroom conduct, and that will be in effect and enforced. So cell phones are to be turned off during these proceedings. If we hear a cell phone go off, then expect it to be confiscated pursuant to the court's order. We've just needed to have that to maintain order in the court as we've transitioned from being remote on Zoom hearings, going back to in-person live hearings. I've just noticed a pattern of cell phones going off in courtroom proceedings, which I've experienced as late as yesterday during court proceedings. And so in order to maintain order, we found it necessary to have that restriction in place, and I appreciate everyone in complying with that. So at this time, we'll also advise those people that are here in the hearing that when the hearing is concluded, please remain seated until Mr. Daybell, the defendant's been escorted at the direction of the bailiffs in charge of the courtroom, and don't leave the courtroom until you're advised by courthouse security here to do so. So at this time then, Ms. Smith, if you're ready to present argument in support of your motion, you can do so. You can either start with an opening statement if you'd like, or you may proceed with the calling of witnesses.
Thank you, Your Honor. As a brief matter, the state would just outline what we expect the evidence in the state's argument to be. As a preliminary matter, thank you for the opportunity to allow the state to present the economic impact on Fremont and Madison County for a change of venue in Ada County. The statute, under Idaho Code 19-1816, the court is allowed, and I know the court's well aware, that you are allowed to consider whether it's more economical to transport the jury to the county of origin than to try the entire case in Ada. And the state today is going to present 4 witnesses to you, which give you information that allows you to consider transporting the jury from Ada to Fremont County. We recognize and respect that the court has already established one part of Idaho Code 19-1816, which the court has found that a fair jury cannot be found in Fremont County. While the state respectfully disagrees, we understand the court's position. We are asking you now then to balance the interest of the defendant in a fair trial, and you've done that. You've decided that a jury in Ada would be better equipped to hear and consider the evidence. Now we're asking you to balance the state's interest in a proceeding with fiscal responsibility, to proceed with the opportunity to have the case in the jurisdiction where the crimes occur. And the state's position is the defendant picked venue when the bodies were hidden on his property and when he killed Tammy Daybell. And because of that, the case should be tried in that jurisdiction. You will hear from the people responsible for trying the case here, for helping the court administer justice, that they believe they can accomplish both the goal of giving the defendant a fair trial and allowing the citizens of Fremont access to the cases in their jurisdiction and allow the taxpayers in Fremont and Madison County to save money. You will hear from Abby Mace, the clerk for Fremont County, who is responsible for budgeting for things like the jury sequestration cost, the cost of the court clerk. You will hear from Lieutenant Ruby, who is a witness from Ada County about what cost Ada County will absorb and what costs they will pass on to Fremont County, and what experience, if any, Ada County has with dealing with sequestered juries and or transported juries. Then you will hear from Chief Turman, who will discuss the number of witnesses that if the case gets completely transferred to Ada County, will have to travel to and or stay in Boise. Those numbers you will hear are pretty substantial. Then you will hear from Sheriff Humphreys about his office's ability to handle the matter and what he has to do to budget to handle a case either in Fremont County or in Ada County. And as a preliminary matter, I'm going to ask the court to take judicial notice of Mr. Daybell's court file. And specifically, I'm going to ask you to take judicial notice of the state's first discovery response provided to the defense counsel August 12th of 2021. In there is an addendum B. Addendum B is the list of witnesses. And on that list of witnesses, the state outlined that there are a proposed 104 witnesses. That discovery response is a public document and has been reviewed by the witnesses in this case, who can talk with the court about the cost of getting people from Fremont or Rexburg, Fremont County or Rexburg to Ada. And that is a factor the court considers in terms of considering the economic impact. So that's the state's position and sort of outline what we expect you to hear this morning. And at this point, if there's no questions from the court, I would like to call Abby Mace.
And Judge, I'd like to make a statement as well, given that she was given an opportunity to make a statement. I should be afforded the same courtesy.
All right, you can make a statement, Mr. Pryor. I will note that on the request that the court take judicial notice of those pleadings contained in the file, the court will take notice of those pleadings in terms of the issue before the court for today for that limited purpose. So, Mr. Pryor, what's your statement?
Judge, I want to make note of the fact that the court issued a memorandum of decision, a well-thought-through memorandum of decision, and I would ask the court to strongly consider that memorandum of decision when you make a decision in this matter. From my perspective, Judge, this is just a motion to reconsider. That's all it is, and we shouldn't be having that hearing. I disagree with counsel. The court made the decision already. The court made a decision that venue is going to be in Ada County. The court in its memorandum made a decision that the jury would be selected in Ada County, and the court has not yet made a decision as to whether or not in Ada County, when we have our jury trial in Ada County, that whether or not the jury is going to be sequestered. Now, by issuing a decision in this case that grants the relief the state is seeking, In essence, you just sequestered the jury. Because I can't think of any circumstance where you're going to bring a jury over from Ada County after picking them for 2, maybe 3 weeks in Boise, bring them over here and have a 8 to 10 week trial, and they're not going to be allowed or permitted to walk freely around the community. They're going to be sequestered in a hotel. And at that point, Judge, you have made a decision in a backhanded way that this jury is going to be sequestered. Now, in regards to their motion to have the court balance the case as it relates to Mr. Daybell's right to a fair trial, and whether or not this is going to cost Fremont County some money, there's no issue there, Judge, because Mr. Daybell is absolutely entitled to a fair and impartial trial. And I'd ask the court to go back and look at its memorandum decision and the way it talked about some of the instances and events that took place in this county and Madison County. And it's not a matter of balancing, Judge. The court can consider the cost, may consider the cost, but that's not the overriding consideration. That's not the consideration that the court uses as its primary consideration as to where to hold this trial. And that decision has already been made. The decision has been submitted to the Idaho Supreme Court. It's a done deal. And for them to come back and do this, I think is clearly inappropriate, and I consider it a motion to reconsider. And we shouldn't even be having this hearing. We shouldn't even be presenting this. They had an opportunity to do that many, many months ago, and now they're here grandstanding and saying, guess what? These are all the numbers that we're going to use. And unfortunately, the numbers keep decreasing as we get closer to the hearing, right up until 7:48 last night, when the numbers came down dramatically again. And I shouldn't even be put through this thing, because the consideration is whether Chad gets a fair trial. And he's entitled to a fair trial above anything else.
Oh my God. He freaking makes me laugh for some reason. He's such a freaking grump. He's such a whiner, like you guys were saying. Such a freaking whiner. It's so ridiculous that I just laugh. He's entertaining because he's so ridiculous. Did you see him staring at her? I'm gonna use that for one of my thumbnails up for something. I mean, he was when she was talking, oh my God, go look at the look he was giving her. Yeah, they are. Hey, Derpstein. He is. Oh my God. All right. Let me, I don't know. You guys said there is, I just looked, it looks like there is 5 parts. So I don't know if we're going to be able to watch them all tonight. I thought it was just like the first part. And then I knew there was more, but I thought it wasn't out yet. So then I was going to cover that other case, but man, I don't know how to do this. I'll play the first part and then we'll kind of see where we're at after that. Cause I do want to talk about that that new case. It's really interesting. And if we do go through all 5 parts, then that would I might have to, what do you guys want to do? Like maybe during, like in between one of them, we talk about the new case. Cause it's a case I'm going to be following. It's a new one. It's crazy. There's like a surveillance video and everything, but I'm just trying to figure out how to set this up. Maybe I should have done that first and then did these. Hey, KLM. Hey, modeling. We'll watch part 1 and let me know how you guys want to do it. Maybe I'll have to just make it a separate live or something. Hey, Journey of Justice. Yeah, because you know what? The new case is only going to take well, what I could do is, because I know from chat, I've been seeing some chat, and it seems like you guys do want to talk about that real quick. So what we'll do is we'll talk about the new case a little bit, and then we'll watch the rest of this, and then let me just to give you like a summary of it and stuff, and then we could kind of even talk about it later too. But yeah, because I put that first on the title. So shoot, I apologize, man. I screwed it up. No, I didn't screw it up. Nothing screwed up. Okay, new case. I love your little profile. Okay, we'll do the new case first, but then I do want to at least watch part one of this after because Pryor, I want to laugh with you guys with Pryor. Oh my God, why does he crack me up so much? All right. So, new case. Oh, I don't even know. I'm gonna say her name wrong. I know it. Hold on. Let me bring up the video first. Maybe I'll play the news clip first and really listen to how they say her name again because I feel like I keep trying to listen and I'm like, gosh, I know I'm not gonna say it right. All right, hold on one second. Um, okay. Mm. All right, let me find Orsolya Gaal. I don't know. Orsolya Gaal. I know I'm saying that so wrong. Um, Ursula, Ursula Gaal. Oh, okay. Um, hold on one second. Where's the one that just give me 1 minute, guys. Just chat for a minute while I want to find the where I did the surveillance too. Hold on. I edited it. Just want to get that ready. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Shoot. Maybe we could actually just play a news clip real quick on that. Oh, never mind. I took like a long list of notes actually on it. Duh. I could just read some of it, like a timeline and everything. Okay, so it's trigger warning. I mean, well, yeah, actually trigger warning because we're gonna watch a surveillance of the person basically taking her body in a suitcase. We don't see it, but he's rolling it down the sidewalk. So okay, so her name is Ursula Gaal. I know I'm saying that wrong, guys. Just apologize. I'll just call her. Let me turn this. They call her the Queen's mother because she's from Queens. So she was stabbed 58 times in the basement. A lot of articles say 60, but I don't know, 58, 60 times in the basement of her home before her killer placed her body in a duffel bag and left her remains in a nearby park early Saturday morning. Um, Police followed a trail of blood from the bag that led them about a half mile to Miss Gaal's family home in an upscale community in Forest Hill. So there was a trail of blood basically from the bag that they found, the duffel bag that she was in, all the way to her house, which, like I said, we're going to watch the surveillance video in a little bit. So her husband, Howard Klein, and eldest son, Jamie, 17, were out of state at the time of the murder. So I think they were in Oregon, right? Her youngest son was at the family home. He was 13, and so he was actually home when this happened. And so reportedly has been ruled out as a suspect. So they did talk to him. They ruled him out. The NYPD has reportedly identified a male who is known to Miss Gaal and had access to her home as a person of interest. So there is a person of interest, some person that had a key, I guess. Miss Gales attended a concert at the Lincoln Center on Friday night before going to a bar near to her home for 40 minutes. And I read somewhere where it seemed like she was waiting for somebody at the bar. And I don't think anybody showed up. And then she just went home. It just appeared that maybe she was waiting for somebody. So, man, I broke a half of my tooth off. It's driving me nuts. Sorry. I'm waiting for the dentist to call. Anyway, police received a call around 8:10 a.m. Saturday for a report of a suspicious bag with blood on it at the corner of Metropolitan Avenue and Jackie Robinson Parkway. Meanwhile, her 53-year-old husband, Howard Klein, was with their other son on the West Coast, but told New York Post he was returning home. Um, so her husband received a chilling text message from someone who basically warned him, and he said, "Your wife sent me to jail some years ago when you were living near Austin Street in Forest Hills. I'm back. Don't call the police or I will kill your family." The NYPD is still searching for the killer, but surveillance footage from around 4:30 a.m. that day appears to show a figure pulling a similar looking bag along the sidewalk. Klein called police at 7:21 a.m. on May 29th. Oh, so 2 years ago everybody all the reports include this for some reason. Well, I guess it should be included. But 2 years ago, he reported her missing. So at 7:21 a.m., May 29th, 2020, to report Gal missing, according to the report, which cited sources. Klein reportedly told dispatchers Gal took a walk at about 12:30 a.m. that day, but did not come home. But then 30 minutes later, he reported that he found her. So I don't know if that's even relevant. I don't know why they're all saying that. They're all adding it in their articles and stuff. I don't think it has one doesn't have anything to do with the other, in my opinion, but I don't know. So police said I guess if they're looking at it like let's say the husband has something to do with it and they're looking at it like maybe there's something fishy going on within the marriage, I guess it could be relevant, but otherwise it's just anyway. So police said a man was walking his dog just after 8 Saturday when he came across the bag. And then the officers arrived and found her body inside it. The body had not started to decompose, so it wasn't decomposing yet. So Gal lived in the home with her 2 sons, 13 and 17, and her husband. They described her as a stay-at-home mom. Here, let me show you a picture here while I'm reading, so you guys could put a picture. And then I'm going to play some videos too. So hold on one second. Let me show you a picture of her. Here, I'll show you a couple pictures.
You say this was definitely.
Oh, wait. That was the wrong thing. Hold on. I am going to play that too, but I thought that was screen. Hold on one second. Let me just share my screen. All right. Don't tell me I just freaking put that. Okay. So here is a picture of the bag. All right, why is that not letting me? Hold on a second. All right. Why is it not letting me switch to the next picture? What the heck? Hold on a sec. Okay. Hold on. I guess it's not letting me go from picture to picture, but let me just show you a quick picture and then the videos will have more pictures, guys. For some reason, my thing's acting stupid. Okay. So there's a picture of her. And like I said, I have videos, but let me just give you the rest of the summary and we'll watch them. Okay. So yes, she sustained about 60 sharp force injuries to her neck, torso, and left arm, according to the sources with knowledge of her autopsy. Puncture wounds were discovered on her carotid artery and trachea. She was also discovered with knife wounds inside her fingers and on the palms of her hands, according to the sources. It did not immediately appear that she suffered any sexual trauma. Miss Gal spent some of her final hours pottering around her yard and enjoying a night out before caught a mysterious figure lugging her makeshift casket down the street. Let's see. Neighbors said Miss Gal's 13-year-old son was seen being taken away in handcuffs shortly after the body was found, but then we heard that they released him. The boy was released Saturday evening. Okay. Yeah, they were in Portland, Oregon. Her husband and her other son. They were on a college hunt. And they got that text message. Basically, your family is next. Okay, hold on one second. All right, I'll read you the timeline later. Let me first show you the couple videos and then we'll do the timeline. All right.
Police say this was definitely cold-blooded murder, especially when we're talking about 58 stab wounds about the body. Police say this was definitely personal. Right now, detectives are trying to retrace the steps of this mother, where she went Friday night, just to piece this together. We know around 4:30 Saturday morning, surveillance video we obtained shows a man dragging a duffel bag along the streets here. And 20 minutes later, sources say a threatening message went out from the victim's phone to her husband. Police say surveillance video shows a man dragging the body of 51-year-old Orsolya Gaal. We are not showing that video. The mother of two was found with multiple stab wounds inside a duffel bag about 1.5 miles away from her Forest Hills home. 2 days after the gruesome discovery, neighbors are still trying to process what happened.
It's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
Sources tell Pix 11 News Gaal told her 13-year-old son she was going out to see a show Friday night. At some point, she did return home, but that's when things took a tragic turn. Police say there was a trail of blood from Gaal's home to where she was found near Jackie Robinson Parkway and Metropolitan Avenue. There were no signs of forced entry at her home. That leads detectives to believe she knew her killer. Also, sources say after her body was left at the scene, a threatening text was sent from Gaal's phone to her husband, who was out of town with the couple's 17-year-old son. The text said, "Your wife sent me to jail some years ago when you were living near Austin Street in Forest Hills. I'm back. Don't call the police or I will kill your family."
It's just very upsetting and comes upon all the other, unfortunately, all the other violence that's going on in the city right now. So, but this is personal.
A jogger found the duffel bag and called 911. Police followed the trail of blood back to the victim's home. At some point, Gaal and her 13-year-old son were supposed to meet the husband and 17-year-old in Michigan, but they never made it.
I've lived here for 40 years, and we've never had anything like this happen.
And sources tell us that police are questioning everyone, including a man who used to work for the family and knew where the family kept the spare key to the home. He's being questioned as we speak. In the meantime, police need your help finding the killer of this mother. If you have any information on the man you saw in that surveillance image in the piece, call Crime Stoppers. The number's 800-577-TIPS.
This home on a quiet Forest Hills street has turned into a crime scene. The NYPD arrived Monday afternoon, searched a garage, and left with evidence. Neighbors are in shock.
Everybody's on edge because apparently a killer is running around.
On Saturday morning, police received a 911 call after a bag with blood on it was discovered on Metropolitan Avenue and Jackie Robinson Parkway. Police say Orsolya Gaal's body was inside.
We saw all the police by Jackie Robinson Parkway, and it's like, it's really sad. It's just like, my heart goes out to the family.
Police say there was a trail of blood from where the bag was found to the mother of two's home, a short distance away. Graphic new details from sources say Gaal was stabbed more than 50 times. We're told her husband and older son were out of state when this happened.
Say your prayers for the family now, because she's gone already.
Theodora Grafas wasn't just the family of four's neighbor, she was the 51-year-old's friend. She says they'd see each other in their backyards and would get their nails done together.
Her kindness to people, super friendly, and the way she took care of her kids and her husband. She was just a great person.
The last time she saw Gaal was Friday morning. Never did she think this would be their final exchange.
when I passed by, and she waved to me, and I waved to her. I was going to do some errands.
It is shocking. Even though I didn't socialize with them, it was very disturbing.
Sources tell us the person responsible may have been someone Gaal knew, although police say they do not have a person of interest in custody just yet. In Forest Hills, Queens, Leah Mishkin, CBS 2 News. Police have not yet located Gaal's cell phone, and officers are canvassing again looking for video that might lead to her killer.
Orsolya Gaal's home here on Juneau Street in Forest Hills remains taped off. Police are stationed both in front of the house and behind it. A crime scene unit van was here overnight. Investigators inside the home as they try to piece together who murdered this 51-year-old mother and then brutally dumped her body. 51-year-old Orsolya Gaal, a married mother of two teenage boys living in Forest Hills, is now a murder victim.
I couldn't imagine why this would happen to her. I just couldn't imagine.
Police are trying to find the person seen in the surveillance picture pulling Gaal's body from her home in a duffel bag. A man walking his dog discovered the bag early Saturday morning at Metropolitan Avenue and Forest Park Drive, about half a mile from Gaal's home.
She was a very nice person, very nice, very loving with her kids, normal mom.
They were very nice people. She was a very lovely woman, very kind, and a good mother, and I was just devastated.
Police sources tell Pix 11 News that Gaal's husband and oldest son were out of town Friday night when Gaal reportedly went out with another man who then murdered her in her basement and dragged out her body. According to police sources, a trail of blood led officers back to Gaal's home. The killer also reportedly took Gaal's phone and texted her husband saying, quote, "Your whole family is next."
Hopefully they find whoever did it, and she, family finds some peace on it.
Gaal's youngest son was reportedly brought in for questioning and has since been released. Police have not yet named a suspect, and a motive for this crime remains a mystery.
A developing story, police in Queens.
Sorry, I have a bunch of clips. I forgot. I think I put the surveillance clip at the end of this. I wasn't planning on just playing them all in a row, but oh well, I'm just gonna do it. I was planning on playing it, talking a little bit, playing and talking, but I shouldn't have put, because I want to get to the surveillance part, and I shouldn't have put it at the end of all of it. But so yeah, it's crazy, guys. But each one has a little bit of something different in it, whether interviewing a neighbor or somebody that knows her or whatever. This is crazy though, huh? Oh yeah, Donnie, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna read the article about the handyman. So I see you keep saying that, no, but it's true. Yeah, that's what they said. I mean, they said well, we'll read it after this, so don't worry.
To find a woman's killer after a body was found stuffed into a duffel bag over the weekend.
The mother of two's death is sending shockwaves through her quiet neighborhood. CBS News' Elijah Westbrook joins us live from Forest Hills with more. Elijah?
Yeah, well, Kristen and Mary, police say a man was walking his dog here on Metropolitan Avenue when he found this woman's body inside a duffel bag at all places. And it's a disturbing discovery many in this neighborhood want answers to. A Forest Hills community still trying to come to grips with how and why 51-year-old Orsolya Gaal was killed. A mother and a wife found here in a duffel bag by Metropolitan Avenue and Jackie Robinson Parkway Saturday morning.
You keep reliving the sequence of events as how did this happen. So it's actually quite strange. The more it goes on, the more it's like the gravity of the situation just keeps making it worse.
A trail of blood stretching multiple blocks led police to Gaal's home, where neighbors say she lived with her husband and their two sons. We're told her older son and husband were out of town when this horrific crime happened over the weekend.
I hope he's able to deal with this. It's a terrible tragedy. They cared about each other.
And one of the elements that's so disturbing is sources believe the person responsible for the victim's death may have been someone she knew, although police have yet to identify a person of interest. Neighbors say Gaal was in the process of planning her son's bar mitzvah.
We're to have a chat about whatever's going on, and we'll talk about our kids.
I just, pray that, people can find peace and justice.
And again, police are still looking for the person responsible for killing this woman. Anyone with information is being urged to call their tip line, the number 1-800-577-TIPS.
Wait, that wasn't the one with the surveillance. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Let me find it. I have it because I edited it. Hold on one second. What the heck? Hold on, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Where did I put it? Oh my God, don't tell me. I think I know what I second. I think I screwed it up. I still have it, but I think what I did was I thought I exported it. And then, oh my God, I'm an idiot. Hold on, guys. I'm so mad. That's what I did. I had it all freaking edited and stuff. And what I did is I never exported it and then I deleted it. So hold on, just give me 1 minute. I'm going to get it for you. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. It took a lot of time. I like slowed it down. I zoomed it, I zoomed it in and everything. And then I did all of that. And then I freaking deleted it. I know. Oh my God. Hold on. Just give me a minute. Let's just chat for a minute because it's worth watching. So just chat, guys. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? So what do you guys think of this? So I'm gonna read the article about the handyman that just came out like a couple hour or so. But that's probably the person they were talking about that had the key that knew her. That's probably the one they have been trying to find, but they just didn't announce who it was until now, they didn't announce as many specifics. Hold on a second. Gosh darn it. I'm so mad at myself. I can't believe I did that. And then we watched all of that because I thought it was at the end and it wasn't. Oh, there it is. Hold on, guys. I'm so mad at myself though because I had it zoomed in a couple times, slow motion. I did it all up too. All right, 1 second, guys. So what was I saying? Yeah, how many of you guys have been following this case? This will be good. I'm not gonna do everything I did the first time, but I'm just gonna do it a couple times, one slow motion, because I'm not gonna have time to do it, keeping you guys waiting, but I'll have time to show you at least slow motion and zoomed in a little bit, but I had it like different angles and stuff. Okay. So I got that, and then, all right, almost there, guys. Just hang in. I'm just gonna do one more of slow motion, and then we're done. Can't believe that I did that though. It's like time is so precious, so I just wasted probably how much time doing it earlier. I'm always rushing around to get stuff done. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, hopefully they catch the person. I mean, we got the guy on camera. I mean, but what? How much can you really tell? I mean, you'll see. You can only tell so much. Maybe you could get a height, kind of body style, maybe. But like, what else are you gonna get from it? You know, like they have a hoodie on. Hopefully, there's some kind of DNA that they left. You know. I'm gonna zoom in right here. Well, here, let me just play it. I feel like I should zoom in on this a little bit more for. And look, we have that Delphi video, and we still freaking have no idea. They still have no idea, basically, you know. So, but maybe because they think it's somebody she knew, you know, me, and that somebody had a key, maybe. So maybe it is gonna be easy because there's only how many people, you know? Was it the handyman or who else had access to her house? So, but like, why 60 times? So 58 times? I mean, that's horrible. Can you imagine what she had to? I don't know. I can't even imagine what she had to go through. I mean, that's what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? You know, I'm almost there, guys. I promise. I just wanted to get at least so we could watch it like zoomed in a little bit. All right, this is about as good as we're gonna get. Let me export it. Oh, can't believe I did that. All right, it should only take a minute to export. Okay, so back to the chat, guys. I'll let that export, and sorry about that. I can't believe that. And I thought it was at the end of this news clip, so I'm like playing them instead of like talking in between. Just hurry up and playing them all the way through so I can show you. Oh well, he wouldn't be alive without me screwing up something. All right, got it done. See, we got her now. Let's just play it. I don't know. Yeah. All right, so here's the surveillance. Like I said, I guess it's good we have it, but it's not really going to tell us too much, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know after we play it. All right. Okay, so this one's the first part's okay. Here we go. So that's like he's dragging her body. I mean, can you imagine? And it left a trail of blood basically from where he left it to her house. Can you believe that? Wait, what do you mean first one? The picture of side by side comparison to the picture of the mom with the dog carrier over her shoulder? But a side by side of what though? What do you want it beside? The picture of her dog next to what though? I'm confused. Because I do have that picture of the dog, but let me know what you want it next to. Yeah, so what do you guys think? I mean, you can't really tell too much. Somebody in chat earlier said it. I think it was Jenny. Are you still here? Didn't you say you thought it looked like a teenager? It does kind of look like a kid. And then that, you know, where my mind goes there is her son. But they cleared him supposedly. But it kind of does look maybe like a teenage boy. I don't know. Is that you said that, right, Jenny? In a way, I could see what you're saying. Huh. And they're holding something, it looks like, right? Why does it look like he's holding, like... Huh. Wow. Hold on, I want to watch it one more time. So that's in regular, and then the next one will be... It does look like a kid. It does. The legs and stuff. Not just because he's short, but it's more than that. It's almost like the legs are like really like, I don't know. I can't describe it. What do you guys think? Why do I feel like he's not that old? How old was the handyman supposedly? Oh, that's what you were saying. The dog and back pack carrier. But why did he take the dog with him? Unless if it is her kid. Otherwise, why would they even take the dog? Is that what you're saying? Oh, hey, Bella. Wow. That's making me think, what if it's her son? What do we, like, what if it's her son and just has something, like, wrong with him and he just went nuts? What the heck, dude? Wow. Like, that's making me, oh. Because that happens. Like, maybe he just, mentally, there was just something not right with him and he just freaking killed her. Oh my God. And then he got nervous, so he staged like a text. And maybe he did that text. But then it would they should be able to figure out who it goes back to, like trace it back. But I mean, there's so many apps and stuff where you could like use different numbers and make up numbers. But I would think so that law enforcement would be able to somehow trace it back to whoever sent it, but I don't know. Yes, and the fact that he just left her there, like that like and would an adult just the more now that I'm thinking about it, would they just like leave her there like that dog? Oh my God, what if it is her son? But what they said they cleared him, or they just said that they think he's cleared. I don't know if he officially has been cleared. Maybe they just assumed they cleared him because they let him go. But maybe they just they don't have enough. I don't know, guys. Wow. Yes, and maybe he just wasn't all right in the head. And no, I don't. Is the dog missing? I don't think the dog's missing. I was just thinking they meant like he just took the dog with him to drop off the body. Is the dog missing? I don't know. That's true, because there would have been a car somewhere if somebody that drove over there, right? So I mean, they would have caught a car on the surveillance. So if there was no car, how did that person get there? They walked, or were they already in the house? Like live there? That's a good question, Anna. I don't know. I don't know if they haven't released all that stuff, but they should have that. So, well, no, I know, but it's still, was the dog missing though? And it's still hard to tell, like, as far as if that could be that, but it's still so blurry that even like to know for sure, even with that picture. But still, it's interesting. I will in a minute. Let me go over some other stuff and I'll look for it. But is the dog still there? Is just what I want to know, actually. Well, no, that's my point. If the dog is still there and that we like really analyze that and think that, oh, that is the dog, then I feel like it has to be the son. So he just brought the dog with him and then took it back. And now if the dog's missing too, then maybe it was, I mean, somebody else. I don't know why they would take the bag. I don't know. This is weird. It's very weird. So the son that was home was 13. So I know that's what we were saying. That's why we were bringing up the car. That's why we brought it up, because it's like, the person didn't have a car, so maybe it is the son. I don't know, but why did they clear him? So let's look what they said about the handyman, and then the dog is missing. Really? Yeah. Yep. I know. I read that, but just because they released him doesn't necessarily mean he's clear, unless if they announce that they cleared him, right? Because they can't hold him if they don't. I mean, just because they might suspect him, but if they don't have enough evidence right now, they're going to release him anyway, right? Probably until they get enough evidence. So, unless if I actually we actually see that they say that he's clear, then I think the way that the news people were wording it was almost like they just I think he's clear because they released him, but I don't know if that necessarily means that for sure, right? Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit more digging. But how do you know? Where does it say the dog is missing? Oh, you're right, Amy. That's true. I forgot it's New York. You're right. And it's still, I mean, the person, if he went over to kill her, he could have just walked there or parked somewhere else anyway. But I'm just, I'm just trying to throw out some ideas. Um, but where can you tell me? Can you email me where it says the dog's missing? First one. All right, so let's read the thing about the ex-handyman real quick. It's from New York Post. It was released when I clicked on it, it said what? I think it just said an hour ago. Or no, this is 2:31. I swear it. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, so let me share my screen. All right. All right, so cops went to question a former handyman lover of slain Queen's mom, Orsolya Gaal, who had intimate knowledge of her home, including where the family kept a spare key. The man, who has not yet been formally identified as a person of interest or suspect in the gruesome slaying, is believed to have had a romantic relationship with the 51-year-old married mother of two before the affair went south. Oh, so the affair went south. Ooh, see? Crime of passion type thing, motive, he still is in love with her. She was, or I don't know, maybe it's the other way. We don't know how it went south. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? It's unclear when the relationship began and ended, but according to sources familiar with the case, the man knew where the family kept a spare key at their well-kept Forest Hills Tudor and would have been able to access the home without breaking in. Gaal was stabbed nearly 60 times sometime in the wee hours of Saturday inside the front of the home, with her corpse then taken to the basement. I would like to see a picture, or I like to know his what this guy looks like, right? She was stashed in a black Bauer hockey bag similar to the one belonging to her kids. Oh wait, plus the hockey bag was her son's too. And the pouch containing her body was then dragged outside and dumped about a half a mile away, leaving behind a trail of blood, cops said. Police believe the killer knew Gaal because there were no signs of break-in. And considering the violent nature of the crime, they suspect the attack was personal and fueled by anger, specifically toward her. So here's a picture of her. Here's a picture of her family. Husband, and must be her two sons. But the grisly slay did not appear to be premeditated, sources said. He left a blood trail for 5 blocks from the house, the source said. It was like a trail of breadcrumbs. If you want to kill somebody, you try to make it a little cleaner, but a little more prepared. Or be a little more prepared, sorry. He didn't go with something to move her body. He took something from the house. I'm sure with that kind of blood, there's lots of DNA there, the source added. The killer's DNA has got to be in that blood. It's not a clean scene. Cops are also looking to speak with several men Gaal had been texting with before her death. Sources said as detectives plaster posters around the neighborhood offering a $3,500 reward in exchange for tips. The reward for information regarding a homicide, a poster states in bold red letters beside a photo of Gaal's home and the number of Crime Stoppers. Look at how cute the little baby is. Oh, so cute, doggy. On Saturday, April 16th, 2022, at approximately 12:40 a.m., an unknown perpetrator stabbed a 51-year-old multiple times, causing her death. The victim was found inside a duffel bag. Or wait, why is this just... So investigators weren't given the warrant until early evening, costing them valuable time in gathering evidence. On Tuesday afternoon, the family's electrician, Arjuna Jack, stopped by Gaal's home, which is still wrapped in crime scene tape, after he heard that she had been killed on the news. I'm very startled, said Jack, 30, adding that he was frequently at the family's home to do electrical work, as well as some power washing and painting. Man. I know her very well. Her husband's very nice. Her 2 sons are very nice as well. It's very sad. Jack called Gaal very beautiful and said that as far as he could tell, the family didn't have any issues. She's a very happy, jolly person all the time. I see her all the time jogging, Jack said. There's a beautiful, quiet family, very happy all the time. Or they're a beautiful, sorry. On Friday evening, Gaal headed out with friends to see a show at Lincoln Center before returning to Queens around midnight and hitting a bar in her neighborhood, where she hung out for about 40 minutes alone, apparently waiting for someone, sources said. Police sources says. So, wonder who she was meeting. The person never showed up. Are they the ones? They need to look at her phone. I'm sure they're all looking at her phone. Who was she supposed to meet? Maybe they already know way more than we know, obviously. Okay, Samson Cornejo, whose father owns 5 Bureau Cafe in Austin Street, said Gaal was a regular at the watering hole, but added he's not sure if she was there late Friday. Her house is a 10-minute walk. She comes here, she's been here before. She used to come with Russian ladies. I saw the bag where they found it after I left that night. I drove by it after leaving here. I couldn't believe when I heard. It smacked me when I saw a picture. Wait, I saw the bag where they found it after I left that night? I drove by it after leaving here? Wow. How crazy that he's seen it. He just, Gaal's 13-year-old son was home when cops went to the house Saturday morning after his mother's body was discovered. The boy was upstairs at the time, and there's no indication he left the house at all overnight, sources said. Man, I don't even know. I want to see a picture of that handyman. Don't you? See how if he's shorter or... Okay, so her husband and 17-year-old were out of state on a college tour, which we already talked about that. So in May 2020, Gaal was briefly reported missing to police after her husband called 911, said she'd gone for a walk. Yeah, and then she showed up 30 minutes later. We already read that. Okay, so all right. So that's that about the handyman. Let me see if there's whereabouts before and after. Hold on, let's see. So here they're kind of. So it says cops are trying to piece together the final moments. So that she had spent the night out before she was stabbed 60 times inside the home at about 12:40 a.m. on Saturday. Her body was found in a hockey bag half a mile from her home. What happened in the hours leading up to her brutal slaying remains largely a mystery. She started the day. Actually, I have a timeline all written. Or maybe this one will be there too. This will say it too. So she started the day early Friday in the backyard of her Juno Street home and then went to Manhattan's Lincoln Center that evening with friends before she was spotted alone at Queen's Bar later that evening. Law enforcement officials believe Gaal's killer was an acquaintance who didn't plan the murder in advance, which that's pretty obvious on how it happened. So here's this. Here's where she was left. Or wait, this is where this video is from. And then this is where she was found. So it looks like, yeah. Are you guys seeing this? So the video was found right here. So he probably went like, whoosh. Let's see how it, like this and then down, right? That'd be, I'm sure he went like that, that. Huh. Well. So Friday morning. Wait, oh, she's around hanging in the backyard. She goes to a show. She hangs out at the bar for about 40 minutes. And then late Friday into Saturday, sometime before 12:40 a.m., she arrives home. How did they know exactly that, like, that it happened at 12:40? Followed by her killer, stabbed 58 times inside the front of the family home and dragged to the basement where her body is placed in the duffel bag. Wow, so inside the front of the family. So she stabbed right there in the front and then dragged to the basement? That's stupid. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. Unless if there's like a back door out the basement or something. I mean, why not just run and get the bag downstairs and then, like, instead of dragging the body down. I mean, this person isn't smart at all. I mean, definitely not planned at all. Okay, so that surveillance was around 4:30 a.m. Video surveillance from a neighborhood doorbell camera at 1018 75th Avenue captures a mysterious figure rolling the duffel bag down the street. Oh yeah, I read the killer got inside door attached to basement with key. It got inside door attached to basement. Okay. Oh, so that maybe maybe they went out the back door then. So that would make a little bit more sense. Okay. Okay. So that makes a little bit more sense. But definitely not Not seems weird. Oh, hi, Italian lady. What, Donnie? What did the police report? You said the door was yes, the door, yeah. Handyman. Yeah, I hope they release like a pic. Well, hopefully they find him. Yeah, we just read that article, Beck. Yeah, that they're looking for the handyman because he had a key, and they had a thing, and then it went bad. Hold on, I'm just trying to see what chat's saying real quick. Oh, da, da, da. Killed her on the main floor, dragged her corpse to the basement, and dragged back outside door. According. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. I didn't realize. I was like, did he take her back upstairs to go out? But then I didn't realize there is a door in the basement. Could Jimmy Hoffa? I mean, yeah, you never know. You never know. Because a lot of the times it is the husband. So, I mean, or like since, she does have these affairs, I guess it could also, yeah, make sense if it's an ex lover and stuff. Um, I don't know. Hey, RR. Okay, so let me see what else it says. So yeah, after 8 a.m., they take the 13-year-old son from the home into custody for questioning. The thing that she had to have been screaming if it was in the front of the house, which means if he was upstairs, you think he would hear if he was downstairs. I mean, you would hear it, you would think. And there had to be like so much screaming from being stabbed 58 times. Like, how didn't her son hear anything? I don't understand that. I mean, yeah, I guess he could have had headphones on, music up real loud, or maybe playing a game real loud, but wow. You think there would be like some crazy screaming from all of that? What do you guys think? Don't you think? That the screams would. Let me see what other videos I had to show on this. Oh no, I played them all in one. That's right, all those clips when I was supposed to play them one by one. Never mind. Yeah, I'll play the surveillance one more time, guys. Hey, 10-9. No, this was recent, Mama Mia. It's because they're confusing because what they say, they talk about this thing that happened 2 years ago where her husband reported her missing. It was like on New Year's at like after like around 12:30. She went on a walk and never came home. Well, she didn't come home. He calls her, reports her missing, and then a half hour later she comes home. So I think that's where you're getting confused. This happened Saturday, this past Saturday. But where does it say dog? Everybody, let me just see if I could find anywhere where that says anything about a dog. Because some people were saying the dog was missing, but I have yet to see where it says that. You guys, let me see. If anybody has like an article or something where it says it, can you please send it to me about the dog? I mean, because I am not seeing them talk about a dog. Where? No. Huh. Let me see what chat's saying. Read New York Post article. I just read two. The last two that I read were from New York Post. I read the one about the ex handyman. I read, yeah, let me see what this one says. Yeah, I read that. Trying to find one about a dog. I'm trying. Let me see what chat's saying because maybe I'm missing it. Yeah, that's what they said. The hockey bag was in the basement, so they went and. I mean, I understand that's why he went to the basement, but like what I was saying before I realized that the door was there is it would have been much easier to just go get the bag and bring the bag up rather than bring her downstairs. But then I realized that the door was in the basement, so that's why I was saying that. Definitely not premeditated. Nope. I don't know. I'm still wondering about the son for some reason. I mean, you would think, unless if he was, somebody said he was playing video games. I mean, I guess those could be loud. You could have the headphones on, and maybe, but gosh, you would think the screams would be so loud. Yes, she did. I know. I read that article, Bex, already. As I was trying to tell you earlier, because I saw that your comment. Yeah, we read that about the handyman. Um. Oh, hold on. I'm way behind in chat. Okay, never mind. Hey, Terry. Okay, so they bought the. Who is she? Okay, wait. Found a Duffel Park. No, I'm talking about the thing about a dog. Wait, what is this? What does this have something to do with the dog? I mean, I know they talk about like she was in the garden with the dog and the son. I heard them talking. Yeah, I don't see anything about the dog. Let me see if there's any other articles that have something that I haven't read yet. We read about the text that somebody sent the text basically saying, that it was a threat. Yeah, here, let's read this one. The handyman. I know I already read the New York Times one about the handyman, but here's a Burlington Daily Voice about a handyman. Let's see what this says. Okay. I'm leaving because I have to ask whose case this is. I have it all. The titles are, it says who I'm talking about. It's Orsolya Gaal or whatever. I don't know how to say her name properly, but I mean, I have the title that really explains everything I'm going to be talking about. So It's obviously not Vallow, it's not Barry, so it's the other one. I do apologize, but it's this one. It's a new one. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see. All right, hold on. Let me read this and then I'll look at my emails, guys. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with everything. Some people want me to look at this, some people this. Okay, let's just see what this one says. Yeah, so it's still the same basic stuff about the handyman's being sought. She had an affair with him. He knew where they kept the spare key. Same old stuff. Her body was found by 2 walkers. Let's see. Somebody received her text. Wait, I didn't realize the text was from her phone. What? I just thought it was a text from a phone. But this is receiving a text from her phone after the crime saying your whole family is next. So find her phone. I mean, well, I'm sure they got rid of it. Did you guys realize that? Wow, I must have not even. I wasn't realizing they were saying it was actually her phone. So can't they do a GPS on it and see where it went? Like, did it go back to her house? I mean, after. So Gaal had last seen on Friday night when she told her 13-year-old son Leo she was going out with friends. So Leo was handcuffed, questioned by NYPD before being released later Saturday. Okay, so wow. Well, I'm glad I actually brought that up because I didn't realize that it was actually her phone. Hey, Kate. All right, let me see what other emails, guys. I know you guys are sending me emails. Hold on. All right, so let's see. This one is this. Okay, so this is the one, the first one wanted me to share this with the dog backpack because you said you think it looks like that person is wearing that, which it very well could be. But what does that mean? Like, does that mean? Like, where is the dog now? I want to see for sure. I know some people said that the dog is missing, but I have yet to confirm that. So I don't want to. Yes, they're looking for 3 men. Yep, Litlow. Yeah. That she was texting. Yes, her phone is missing. But they should be able to somehow. I don't know. Couldn't they just search, get information from her phone still? As far as I don't know. Okay, so hold on. Now so I got that email. Thanks. So okay, so the reason they wanted me to show that dog carrier is because here, look real good, because some people think that person is wearing that on the back, or like he's carrying that, taking the duffel bag. I'll share it one more time. Like in the surveillance video, a couple people are saying they think that they have that on. So let's see. I'll put that back up while I'm bringing up. See what you guys think. It does look like he could just have a backpack on. It looks like he's almost carrying something too in the front. Unless if he is just carrying the dog thing. He's definitely carrying something. Maybe he is carrying the dog thing. He's carrying it like, hold on, let me go back and look at that. I guess he could be carrying it on the front like this, because it looks like he's carrying something in the front and maybe a bag on the back too. but doesn't look like he's carrying something like it kind of looks like that in front. Here, I'll show you. See, like, so that's what a couple people are saying they wanted me to look. Here, I'll show you it real quick. So you saw that. So if he's holding that in the front, who knows? It could be anything really, but I would like to know if he said the dog is missing though. Okay. So that's that. And then let me see what other emails I got. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah. This doesn't look he does look he looks taller, the son. This is him. Can you guys see? Actually, hold on. Let me save this so then I could zoom in. Hold on one second. I can show you guys. So yeah, now that I see the sun, from what I could see, it doesn't. This sun actually looks like he might be taller than the person. And then what's this one? Oh, so hold on. Okay, so let me bring that up and then. All right, so then I could zoom in. Okay. All right, so right here is this 13-year-old son. I feel like he doesn't, now that I see him, he doesn't really look like him, in my opinion. I don't know why. I feel like the person in the surveillance even looks shorter than that. What do you guys think? Yeah. So let's see. What does this say? Chilling surveillance shows a shadowy figure dragging a similar sports bag down the sidewalk. Authorities handcuffed and interrogated a 13-year-old son as seen in this exclusive image Fox News Digital obtained from a neighbor. He was thought to be at home at the time of the murder. So then the police released him to the custody of an unidentified adult relative. He has not been charged with any wrongdoing. Huh. Wow. Okay. So that's that. And then no. Why is this not letting me? Well, that one, I'm not sure. That's not. Okay. So what do you guys think now seeing that picture of him? Oh, her name is Orsolya Gaal, Deanna. She's just not just that sounds bad. She's a 51-year-old mom that was stabbed to death on Saturday. And as the surveillance shows, that somebody wheeled her in that duffel bag and left her there. So supposedly she had an affair with this handyman that had a knowledge of where the key was, the spare key. Also, there's like 3 other men she was texting they're trying to get a hold of. She has 2 sons, a 13 and a 17-year-old. The 13 was home with her. The 17-year-old and her husband were out looking at colleges in Oregon. They were out of state, basically. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say about who she is because I don't know her personally, but that's, okay, so that's that, guys. Anything else? Let me see what chat's saying. You guys have anything else you want to add? Women always stay with the guy with money. Handyman felt he was shorthanded. Yeah, maybe. The son maybe, Lisa Lee, the son maybe could have helped, but not alone for a 13-year-old. Was he almost 14 or was he just 12 a few weeks prior? I'm not sure, Lisa Lee. Wait, I'm way behind in my messages again. How do I keep getting? Hold on. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, guys. I'm reading really old ones. I didn't realize how. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. I mean, but it's obviously it's, in my opinion, I feel like it's obviously somebody that knew her because they said there was like no forced entry. I guess it could have been somebody lurking and somehow, I don't know. Oh, really? Wow, I didn't get that impression at all. Huh? Does anybody, I should take a poll. You know, I like these polls. If you guys think it's a male or female, I think it's a male, but not, I feel like he's, um, I don't think he's any old. I mean, he seems like young. I mean, maybe he is a little bit older than a teenager. I don't know why when I look at it, he seems like it's like a teenage boy, but maybe 20s. I don't know. He just doesn't seem that old, but I know that might be a lot to assume just from that video, but we don't know for sure that is the dog. I mean, it looks like it. They're carrying something, but it's not. I don't think it's for sure that is the dog. Um, it could be, could not be, could be something else. You know. Take a poll. Okay. Which, how should I word it? Like, if you think it's a girl. So do you think it's a, because it has to be a yes or no. So do you, you want me to ask, do you think it's a boy, or what one were you talking about? You think it's a boy, or do you think it's, yeah, I could ask that. Hold on. Do a poll my, oh, I still have that other poll going on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end that. So that poll that we just did, well, we did at the beginning. Do you think Barry killed Suzanne? So 94% said yes, 6% said no. So I'm gonna end that poll. Now I'm gonna ask, hold on. I'm just gonna ask, do you think it's a boy? So just answer yes or no. Wondering if they could check, couldn't they check police records and see who she put in jail supposedly, since that who, oh, that's a good point, Jules Marie. But wonder if that's even true that she put somebody in jail. But also, though, that's still not a for sure thing, because then what if somebody just knows about that and they use that as like a cover up where it has nothing to do with that? But somebody that knows what happened and is like, I'm just gonna blame it on them because that'll sound like, good, that frame somebody else. So even then, but that would be interesting to see, because maybe, oh, let me see what everybody's saying. So, oh wow, so there's more. I'm glad I did this poll. There's more people than I thought that think it's not a boy. I'm gonna play that again since I had the poll up. I think it's a boy because the way they're walking, like the real, like, wide, long strides, I feel like it seems male. Um, I mean, I know it doesn't necessarily have to be when you do that, but for some reason, just my opinion, I think it looks more male, but they definitely have a hood up. They're carrying, I feel like they're carrying something up front. Could be the dog, could be the dog hair. It really could be. I hope they release if the dog is home or not. Or is it gone? Is it missing? Is it home? Because if it's home, then I feel like it has to be the son or something because who's going to go bring the dog back? Unless if it's the son. You know what I'm saying? Because why would they even take the dog if they're going to bring it back? So that would make no sense. So we need to find that out. I don't even know if they're going to say. No, you know what though? You think they would have reported that. If the dog was gone, you think they would have said and they stole the dog. I haven't seen that anywhere. So that means the dog's probably still there, which means, oh my, is it the freaking son? I don't know, guys. I don't know. What did she do for a living? Oh, is she? You know what I'm going to do? Hold on, you guys. I'm going to put this, I'm going to get my editor and zoom in a little bit more. I know you can't do it too much because it makes it more blurry the more you zoom in, but I want to zoom in just a little bit more. My original one, I did have it zoomed in more. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It shouldn't take me long at all. This is just weird. I don't know, guys. All right, I'll zoom in right on this one. Hopefully I won't lose too much of the... All right. Actually, you know what? So the way I'm going to have to do it is going to like kind of cut because when they get too far over here, when I zoom in, it'll be, I won't be able to see it. So it's going to look kind of chopped up, but I have to be able to zoom in as much as I want. Okay. All right, that's too far. Oh, I did that one too far. Hold on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. All right, so I might have. That's a little bit too far. It's not letting me. I don't want to make it too choppy or it's gonna be. All right, now zoom this one in. Okay. I don't know, maybe it's gonna be too blurry. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm almost there. All right. Actually. Okay. Let's see what we can make out now. And you never know. There might end up being more surveillance released coming, sometime, I hope, in the future. Okay. I'm going to slow this down again. We'll do it like I'm slowing it. Okay. Let's see how this works out now. Okay, so I'm exporting it now. Let's see. We'll see if it zoomed in, and then I even slowed a part of it like even slower than that, just to see. Okay, so far we have. So 71 says yes, thinks it's a boy, or 72 now, and 28 thinks it's a girl. Yes, that's so that. But see, think about it. That would be a great frame. You know what I'm saying? Like to say, oh, one of our clients that was crazy or whatever. We can make it look like it's somebody that knows him or her. So I mean, just because I personally think it's more somebody that she knows, more somebody even closer than that. Whether it be a lover or family or something like that, because the way it was done, don't you? All right, that's done. But but what other better way to try to take the heat off you, but somebody that knows that information about her and then makes it look like that, right? Sends that text and all right. Here, take this off and I'll play the other one here. All right. So the first part's going to be basically the same. And then the last couple clips I zoomed in, and then the third clips I zoomed in and then made it slow. So here we go. Yeah, she was waiting. They said 40 minutes and then nobody showed up. So I wonder if it was the person that was supposed to meet her. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jimmy Hoffa. That's what I was saying. Did I not word that right? That's exactly what I was saying. Or somebody that knows her that made it look like that to throw them off, to take the heat off them, basically. So they knew, they knew her past. They knew she's put away some bad people. Hey, let's make it look like it's one of these guys that she put away that's crazy. And so they could take the heat off themselves. So I personally think it's somebody like closer than just somebody that she put away. I think it's like family, lover, something. All right, let's see. Can you guys wait? Did I already zoom in? Mm. Wait, What, hold on a second. Huh. What do you mean? You said YouTube? She doesn't, I didn't see a YouTube. She has a YouTube page? What is it called, Aqua Eyes? Can you just can you email me a link of what it's called? And I'll pull it up if you send me a link. You won't be able to do it in chat, so just email me because you can't do links in chat. Just email me the link. The email's in the description, and I will. Yeah, that's what I'm asking, Jenny. I didn't know she had a YouTube, so we'll see if they'll send it to me. Yes, Aqua Eyes, just email me, will you? It would have shredded because. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it has wheels. That's what I always thought it had wheels because yeah, it would have been really hard. Can you imagine? Yeah, there's no way carrying up the weight of a body with something that has no wheels. Yeah, I'm sure I had wheels. Yes. No, I mean, yeah, I definitely don't think that text is. I think it's definitely a cover up, or not a cover up, but like to make it look like it's something that it's not. Like to throw the people off to make it. And I'm sure the law enforcement are on to that. I'm sure they realize that too. You know what I'm saying? Because they're even smarter than us when it comes to this stuff. So I'm sure they know. So I mean, maybe I'm not saying it's for sure the son, but possibly maybe he is not right in the head and he snapped and got an argument with her. Kids do that. Some kids are just, not right and snapped, got in an argument, and or maybe it's not. But maybe he had his headphones on loud, didn't hear anything. But I think it's definitely somebody that knew her, either like I said, either an ex lover or family member or something. In my opinion, from how it's done. Whether her husband had it done, her son, or a person she was having an affair with. Just my opinion. That's what I would guess. Okay. Yeah, Journey, email me. If anybody wants me to like look at something or play it, just you got to email me and we'll check it out. I know, Diana, when we were looking at it, that's what we first played this earlier. I was like, man, that looks like a kid. It looks like a teenage boy. I know. It does. But then we looked at that picture somebody sent of the sun, and it doesn't quite, the sun almost looks taller than that, and like a different body style. But it's kind of hard to tell by that picture because we don't see much of him through that picture. So maybe, please, yeah. Yeah, yep. We know, yeah, that we actually read that a couple times. She had an affair, and then they said they're looking for 3 other men that she was texting. So, and the handyman was an ex-lover. So that's what I'm saying. An ex-lover. So you got the handyman. You got who was she meeting at the bar? Who were the 3 men she was texting? And Well, send me a link because I looked up her name and it's not coming up. So can you just send me a link, Aqua Eyes? Is that too much? I'll try to look it up again with her name, but I didn't see it when I just typed her name. Maybe it's because it was so much stuff came before it because of all the news. Maybe I have to just scroll down more. That might be it. Let me just keep scrolling because all the news stuff comes up first. But still, it should come up. Oh, here we go. I got it. I got it, guys. Wow, it came way down on the list. But wait, it looks like it's all... Hold on. Hold on, guys. It looks like it's just all her kids, maybe. I'm not going to just play that if that's the case. If I'm at the right channel. Hold on. Like when they're younger. Yeah. Okay, that's just her two sons playing when they were younger, so we're not going to be able to... Yeah. Karate. It's all when their kids are younger from like... It's from like 12 years ago. Yeah, I'm not going to play this because, I mean... It's not going to give us any answers. I mean, it could, like, if it was like more recent videos of her kids, then I would say, yeah, let's see if it, but it's not. It's like 12 years ago. But thanks anyway. Yeah, I don't think this is going to help us. Oh, wait, there is more. Well, they're all, like, it all seems like her kids. Hold on. Let me see if there's any with just her or anything. Then when they're babies, yeah. But thanks. I didn't realize. I'll look at it myself, but I don't know if that's appropriate to be playing, you know, all these family. I don't know. I don't know if that would help figure out anything or not. Let me see this one. I guess I could play this one maybe. It's her, because it shows her husband. So this, remember though, this is how many, like, let's see, 12, 13, 15 years ago, her husband and one of her sons. Hold on one second. Let me remove this. We do this. I guess I could share some, but I'm not going to share a lot of the ones that are just the kids when they're like really young, you know? So we could do this just to see what her husband's like. But like I said, this is 15 years ago. Let's see.
Homer. Homer. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Homer.
Let me see if there's any more like that show her or anything. Oh, here's one. Hold on. Let me make sure it's appropriate though. Aww. All right, we could show a little bit of this.
This is kangaroo care. First time.
Can you guys hear it, right?
His eyes were open a few minutes ago. They said that he might take a while to calm down on mommy's chest, but he calmed down right away.
Yes.
1 hour at least. They're gonna hang out together. Get used to each other. All right, little Leo. Step by step every day. Going in the right direction, buddy.
All right, let me see if there's any more that's. I wish there's more. All the recent ones are. Oh wait, here's. No, there actually is no recent ones. The most recent one's 12 years ago. All right, let me see if there's any other. Let's see what this one is. I don't know. I mean,
Hey, hey, Jamie, don't move away. Don't move away.
Make the sandwich.
Mr. Ham is
The
coming
bologna.
up. Mr. Ham is coming up. Hey, no. He doesn't know why you're running away from him. Hey, hey. Okay, we're really tiring me a while, Jamie. I can't be.
okay. Let's see if there's any more. She has a lot. Just all her kids. Not just, but I mean, you know what I mean.
Megy a gőzös kanizsára, kanizsai, kanizsai
Oh, that's not her.
állomásra.
That's Christina.
Lelelele, masinista, ki a gőzös igazítja.
Yeah, that's not even her. Hold on. Whoever Christina is. All right. Let's see. Hold on. I'll see if there's any more with them in it. Wait, who's this? Oh. No. Mm. Um. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really any other ones with them in it. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. There's really not any more, guys. I mean, you guys could check it out. It's just all our kids, and there's like rarely anywhere. It's just they're in front of the camera. It's all just the kids. Like I said, the most recent is 12 years ago. So, I keep checking to make sure I didn't miss any, but. Okay, here's one more. I think this is the last one that I could see that really has her in it.
Where's Jamie? Go, where's Jamie? Hey, where's Jamie? Where's Jamie? Go, go, go. Go, Leo, go. Jamie, talk to him. Talk to him. Leo. Come on, come on. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Hey, hey, hey. Come closer, Jamie. Let him hug you. Let him hug you. Hey.
Let him hug you, Jane.
Don't run away. Oh, no, we have to walk this way now. No, Jamie, no hiding.
Don't run away, Jamie. Don't run away.
Hey.
Don't run away. Let him catch you.
Hey, hey. Jamie, please.
I caught him.
Hey.
I caught Jamie. I caught Jamie.
All right, let's make a Leo sandwich. No, we lost. No, Jamie, let's make a Leo sandwich. Okay, he's coming. 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 Hey. Hey. Oh, Jamie, you are so not nice.
Leo at nearly 6 months corrected age. Jamie 1 month away from his 5th birthday.
Mommy's getting a workout with a little sumo wrestler here. Excuse me, that is confusing. That is just so confusing. That is just so confusing. Yes. I'm over here. Now we're gonna go to Daddy. We're walking to Daddy. We're walking to Daddy.
Look at Daddy. What are you doing? You see Daddy's face? What do you do when you see Daddy's face?
Okay, all right, Leo sandwich. Just put the book down, because that might hurt him.
I'll hold it. I'll hold your page. I'll hold your page.
Okay. All right, Leo, you're be the baloney. Maybe he should be Ham. Oh, yeah, hey, Ham. Oh, look at those thighs. Mr. Ham? Okay, Mr. Ham, standing up. Okay, come.
Okay. So why does people keep saying the son's girlfriend? Was there something that known about the oldest son's girlfriend that was like crazy or something? Where does that come from? Do we even know that the oldest son had a girlfriend? I'm just curious because I don't know anything. I didn't know anything about the girlfriend or that he even had a girlfriend or why people think it could be her. Any thoughts on that? I'm still going. Oh, wait, there might be one. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, there's really not much more, guys. But anyway, thanks for letting me know, though. I didn't know she had a YouTube. And when I searched her name, it didn't come up. So I just like, oh, no, she does it. But little did I know you have to go way down because it's under all of the news stuff when you put in her name. So thanks for letting me know. Okay, so it's asking for your email so you can send you a link. Oh, I already, well, it's probably now too late because it's the link for the channel, right? I have it now. Yeah, Ohio Town Lady, I agree. Okay, I'm way behind on chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if we believe that the text, personally, I think it was fake. Yeah, I definitely don't think the text was real. I mean, I think it was just to throw them off. I don't think it has anything to do with anybody she put away. It was just somebody that knew that she put away some bad people, and it would be a good frame, to make it look like it was that it had something to do with something else. In my opinion, and I think a lot of people are agreeing too. Pure speculations have white hot. Wait, what's speculation on me? I'd be sticking my foot out next time he runs by. Mamma mia. Tell me shortly whose people are. I was working. Killer said she knew her from. Wait, this is the house in video that the killer said knew her. Wait, what do you mean, guys? Yeah, he does, but you got to remember, it's a new baby, and a lot of times that first kid's a little jealous at first, and you know what I'm saying? It takes a minute for them to warm up and maybe Sometimes they never do. Maybe sometimes they're always jealous, or sometimes it takes a couple years. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's kind of normal for the older kid to kind of like, no, like not doesn't want anything to do with the new kid. Um, but I'm not saying that always happens because sometimes the older one like loves, wants to be around the new brother or sister. But yeah, I did notice that. So I don't know. Maybe it never did change. Maybe it was like that growing up. I mean, sometimes it takes being an adult before they end up getting along. I mean, you just never know what the dynamic was. I wish there was some more like current pictures. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Hold on one second. See if I could find something here. I wish I could see a better picture of the sun. Hold on. Let me see if I could find. There we go. There we go. There we go. Photos. Okay, I got our Facebook. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that before? Okay, so now we could see the sun. What he looks like. All right, so here, where's my screen? Now we have a picture of the kids from our Facebook, which is a public picture. Let me show you guys here. All right, so he does. Oh no. I was looking at the older one. So this is from this would be from last year. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. He's almost as tall as his mom already, right there. The younger one. What do you guys think? Let me see if there's any other ones that we could share where it shows like the whole. Okay, so this must be the older son with his girlfriend, I'm guessing. And somebody says their everyday style. So I wonder. Oh, it's not in English. I don't know what she's saying. So I don't know if they're saying that this is basically how they dress and look every day, I guess. So that's her son and I guess her girlfriend. His girlfriend, her friend at least, maybe girlfriend, I don't know. All right. So now I don't know why I didn't think to look on the Facebook before. Well, probably because I just looked into this case just right before the live. I just started getting into it. So now I get to dig a little deeper. All right, let's see if there's a picture of the younger son that we could get a good. Is that the younger son? I can't even tell. Is that I guess that's the son, the younger son, I think. So, I don't know. Actually, he probably would be about the right height, right? And on that video. Actually, now that I think about it, because it's not like the person on the video was like extremely short. We just thought he was kind of short if he was an adult. But if he was a kid, he would actually be like normal or maybe like tall for his age, right? So I don't know. I hope it wasn't the son. Oh my god. Well, I guess I don't know. Let's see if I could find any. What do you guys think? I'm not saying it was like I don't want to like we're just trying to figure it out. I hope nobody's like getting upset that I'm considering it. You just have to consider everything, like the whole situation. Who was home? Who could it be? Like we're just trying to, kind of figure throw out some ideas. Okay, so no, it got no because I'm on Facebook. I don't have. If I had it on my picture, I could. I guess I could download it and then zoom in. Right. Let me see if I could find another one here. All right. So it's like she probably does. She takes her dog everywhere. So I wonder if there's just think about this though. The son sees that maybe she takes her dog almost everywhere. The son sees that, so they're used to always taking the dog everywhere. So therefore, if that is him moving the body, he just out of like habit and instinct of what they normally do, they take the dog. He just takes the dog with him. I don't know. I'm just throwing out some ideas. I mean, could be totally off, but so this is 2 years ago. Her two sons. It's her oldest. Oh, I guess you can make it bigger. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you could do that. And it's right there. I lied. Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I don't use Facebook that much, as you can tell. Yes, you can. Okay. So that it only goes this much. But hey, it's still something. I'm sorry. Whoever asked. I didn't know. I didn't realize. So this was 2 years ago. Or at least posted 2 years ago. Which I'm guessing it probably is, because December 26th, this looks like Christmas time. I'm sure it's. Yeah, that's as zoomed in as it. I have it zoomed in as much as it goes now. See? You guys, why am I don't know. In my head, like I'm really thinking it's possibility of being the son for some reason now that I'm seeing him. Like as far as like his body style and stuff. Ooh, that looks good. I'm hungry. What do you guys think? I feel like bad even just my opinion. Like I said, I'm not. I'm just a person that I have no cute family really eating. All right. Huh. Oh, that was him. That's an old picture of her oldest son. Yeah, it looks like that's her oldest son, right? Like an old picture of him. It looks like that she's posting. Is what he looks like he's the oldest one, the older one. Yeah, an old picture. Oh, hey, Island Girl. Yeah, she builder. What's the image of? Definitely send it to me. I'm not sure I missed the previous comment to know what it is of, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, hold on. Let me go through and actually find what pictures like that are so I know exactly which ones it's worth looking at. Let's see here. All right. Well, this is from two years ago, so it's hard to tell. Like, huh? It's the older son, which we know he wasn't even in town, so it can't be him. Let's see here. Here's another one of the younger. Youngest son. All right, let me see if I could find, you said playing hockey. Here's another one from 2 years ago, the two sons. No, this is a girl. Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about, Linda? What's a girl? Hey, Gigi. This happened Saturday. Just this past Saturday, April 16th. What would be, yeah, late Friday night, but it was Saturday because it was after midnight. They're guessing that it was around 12:30 is what they're saying. But and then that the surveillance was at like 4:30. So it took 4 hours to get. Yeah, I guess to get her all situated and then take her in the duffel bag. I guess I don't know. It might not. No, I know, Chair. I don't want to see. I feel bad even saying it, but just like looking at all the evidence, or I know we don't have much yet, but just like looking at everything, it's like definitely I feel like in my head is a possibility. I could be totally off, and I'm not saying like, oh yeah, it is for sure. I'm just saying it could be from everything. Or it could be one of her ex-lovers, I think, you know? But the reason I keep going back to the son is because why in that video does it look like a teenage boy? I don't know why. I can't get it out of my head when I look at that surveillance. But I could just be totally off, you know? Oh, the wedding picture. I know I was hoping there would be like a picture, but there's no way she would have a picture of like um her handyman or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she would have that on Facebook because that would be a secret, right? Yeah. Is that? Yeah. That's her youngest son right there. This is 2 years ago. Oh, guys. And another reason I keep thinking the son, because the dog, the fact that it does almost look like they could be carrying the dog with the carrier. Oh, it's just weird. I don't know for sure if it's that because it could be anything. I know. But it does look like it could be that too. And the fact that it was in a hockey bag that was probably his hockey bag, right? So they would have known where, to get the hockey bag, where it was at. Man, I wish this was a video so we could actually see him walking. You guys think I'm crazy, huh? I'm gonna do a poll on that actually, huh? I should do a poll. If how many think it's the sun? Just a curiosity, because maybe if I realize like, okay, you're silly, nobody really thinks it is, then I'll just get my mind off of it. All right. I want to see, is there any videos? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, because as far as music, I gotta be very particular what I could play, but I want to see if I could get any videos of anybody walking. I know, I'm silly. Okay, I'll go really quick. Let me look at chat. That's fine, but just because somebody's, I mean, I'll simmer it down, but just because somebody's raising money for a cause doesn't mean anything. I mean, that doesn't mean like, oh, they would never do this because they're no, I mean, that doesn't, to me, that they're two different things. Like one doesn't have anything to do with the other, in my opinion. Obviously it was like a crime of passion type thing. I feel like somebody that just snapped, they got in a fight, or something happened where they just got mad, and like, so I don't know. I don't think that would have anything to do with that. I know I didn't explain what I meant that well, but hopefully somebody followed why I feel like that wouldn't come into play. But no, I'm just, yeah, I mean, it probably wasn't him, but what I'm saying is that still, just because he raises money for a cause doesn't mean that wouldn't mean, I mean, why would that mean anything about anything? There's like evil people that do that. You know what I'm saying? Just because, I'm not saying he's evil, but I'm just saying like it doesn't make you a good person just because you do that. There could be other reasons, or he could still be a good person and he just, something's not right in his head. But okay, so I'm gonna do a poll though, just to see where we go. What about being left alone? Yeah, yep, she did. They said she had. Oh, where did that go? Man, I went to go put your thing up and it disappeared. About the defense. Oh yeah, yep. They said that she had them like in her palms and in between her fingers. So definitely defense wounds. Hopefully they'll find that handyman. They'll find the three people, the guys that she was texting. They'll figure out who was she supposed to meet at the bar, and they'll question all of them and see. Hopefully they'll be able to figure out what's going on. I'm just playing. I'm just trying to see if any of these are like even worth watching the videos, because most of them look like they're from a play, which I'm not gonna. It's just we're not gonna watch those. It has nothing to do. I want to see if there's any like videos that show anything else besides that. Now it looks like it's all. Well, most of them are from this like a shows basically. All right. Yeah, I don't think these videos are going to help us in any way. No. Well, at least we tried to see, you know. Maybe I'll do some more digging and see if there's anything else that we could find. As more information's released, because they're bound to release the information of the handyman, I'm sure, right? So when they do that, sorry, I'm just scrolling through these real quick just to make sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, anything else that's new? Let's see. I thought they said it was the front of the house, right there in the front inside was actually where she was stabbed, and then they dragged the body down to the basement where the duffel bag was, and then probably out the basement door. That's what the article made it seem like. Right? Unless if they had it wrong, but that's what they said. All right, I'm done with this. I am done. I mean, not with you guys. I mean, with the Facebook videos. There wasn't anything. Even, yeah. So the last post in the Facebook was what? Donated to a fundraiser for Susan G. Oh, you're talking about this fundraiser? Yeah, that doesn't. I mean, I would. What is? I don't think that would have nothing to do with anything. I mean, that wouldn't convince me. Oh, he's doing that, so that means he can't be the person responsible. Like that. Like no. Could even be a project he had to do for like something that his mom made him do. I mean, you just never know. So no, I mean, I don't think that really has anything importance of us deciding. I mean, it's nice he did that, but who knows what, what the intention or, we know, I mean, yeah. Anyway, I think I already explained why I don't think that has anything to do with anything. I mean, I know a lot of people will disagree, but that's what we're here for, different opinions and to discuss them. And that's what makes the discussion more fun, right? Okay, so hold on, let me see what chat's saying. Chat's going so fast that if I like go show something for a little bit, I'm so far behind I have to keep scrolling. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, the poll. Hold on. Don't leave, guys. I want to see the poll. Okay, so 71% said it's a boy, 29 said it's a girl basically. I'm going to end that poll and then I'm going to do one more poll about if you think the son is responsible. I'm just going to word it like that. You guys, everybody's in here already will understand what it means. I know anybody new is probably not, but oh yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Just curious, because all right. Why does it keep popping up? That's so weird. Well, I should ask, do you think that was the son, that the son was the one rolling the bag? I'll just say that. One, I just said that. Like, do you think the son was the one in the surveillance video? That'll answer the, that's good enough, right? I don't want to word it wrong and then people get mad because I don't know. Yeah, here's the video, Verica. Oh, okay. So something, yeah, that he probably had to, almost probably had to do for that. Is that what you mean? Something probably whether his parents kind of, like, hey, let's do something nice for that. So, but yeah, it's nice that he did it, but yeah, that doesn't mean he can't be responsible. I'm gonna look at this again. Wonder if the cops, if they're able with this video to tell how tall this guy is. What kind of shoot? Like, hey, wait, hold on. I guess his legs do look real skinny almost. Hold on, let me look again. Maybe more muscular than the son's. Trying to think if there's going to be a way that they could tell how tall this person is. Like, how would they compare it? Man, what is he carrying? If he not carrying the dog thing, then what is it? Yeah, he's dragging the body in a duffel bag, Michelle. Yeah, by the tree. But so they would have to go by the tree and then go by the angle and use some geometry and stuff to figure out the angle and then where the camera is because the camera's going to be sitting up. Yeah, they should be able to figure it out. But it's going to be the reason I'm saying that it could be hard though is because the way he's walking, how he's taking those long strides, they would have to catch it and he's leaning over. So that's going to throw it off and then they'd have to catch him when there's not a time where his legs are both together. Like he's always like gonna be off because the way he's walking, though, I feel like. So that's why it's gonna be hard to get an accurate read, I think, of his height. And then his pants, I should say him or hers, because there's 30% that think it's a girl. I just don't I feel like the way he's walking is not girl. Like I feel like it's definitely a guy in my opinion. But very wide strides, long strides. See if we could tell what kind of shoes he has. Got it. Almost, I think he has a book bag on his back too, because it doesn't it look like? So he's carrying something, might be a book bag on his back. But why? Oh, to get rid of any evidence, maybe. I don't know, Kivy. Maybe because he was the only one home. And so they just wanted to take him in for questioning. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a male too, but I took a poll, G-dubs, and 30% thought it was a female, and 70 thought it was a male, so. Well, I think he has a backpack, and then it's almost like he's holding something like, I don't know, it could be the dog carrier, but hey, cement shoes. You think he has small feet? Really? Hold on. Again, I don't know. I can't get it. I can't get the image of him looking like a kid out of my head. Anyway, hi, I plead the fifths. Yeah, probably. I hope. Yeah, green eye. Yeah, because it was such a sloppy murder that they'll probably maybe it's not going to take them long, you know, because I'm sure they left DNA. But unless if it was the son, then the DNA would be on like there anyway. But either way, I think it would. They're going to be able to figure it out. So we might have an answer, you know, somewhat soon. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. See if they released anything new since we were on. Let's see what this one says. Oh, that's the same thing. Okay. No, there's nothing new. We went over basically everything that the news released. Yeah. This is the basement entrance they're talking about, or they're where they talk about it. Here, I'll share this. At least that's what it says in the title. Hold on. All right, let's read this article. Let's see here. So this says manhunt for the person who killed Queen's mom, Orsolya Gaal, intensified on Tuesday when the police lined the neighborhood streets with wanted posters, and a family electrician described her house as being outfitted with cameras and a separate entrance to the finished basement. Wait, cameras? The house? So come on. Hopefully they were on. At least one unmarked police vehicle sat stationed outside of Gall's family's Forest Hills home on Tuesday, as the other investigators came and went throughout the day. The manhunt for the 51-year-old mother of two's killer continued 3 days after her remains were discovered inside a duffel bag less than a mile from her Juneau Street home. The family's... Oh, there's the electrician. Arjuna Jack. Okay. The family's residence is located on a street riddled with doorbell cameras, at least 7 on the family's block alone, and home security system, likely making it hard for any suspect to evade police scrutiny for too long. And family electrician Arjuna Jack, 30, said Gal's house was also outfitted with camera surveillance system. Gall lived in the 2.2 million 5-bedroom Tudor-style home with her husband, financial advisory firm Howard Klein, and their 2 sons. So I guess maybe they already basically know. They have cameras. They might have already known, you guys. They might be just waiting to find the person. I mean, if they have cameras at her house, maybe they saw. If they have the Ring doorbells, they would see somebody walking, somebody coming, maybe a car somewhere. So you know what? They might know. They might be onto it, guys. We just have to wait. I guess we're just a waiting game to see when they're gonna let us know. He said Klein, 53, worked from an office in the home, and the house has separate door that leads either down to the basement or up to the kitchen. Oh, that's what you guys. Okay, so wait. From an office. Oh no, that's something else. From an office in the home, and the house has separate door that leads either down to the basement or up to the kitchen. The basement consists of a laundry room and what was the kids' playroom. But why? I wonder why. It says intersection near Orsolya Gaal's old residence, Forest Hill, Queens, that she mentioned to her husband shortly before her death. What? I mean, what does that mean? This is the home where they previously resided. Oh, it was mentioned in the text. Okay. Yeah. But like I said, if that was something to throw somebody off, I mean, anybody close to her would probably know that. Um, uh, wow. It's just creepy watching that, though, knowing that that person was responsible for stabbing her 58 times. That whoever's walking right there, it's just sick. Hi, Tracy. It's almost like they're describing a landing. Yeah. Hey, Rumple long hair. It's weird. I used to live in Queens and I visited Budapest, Hungary. Oh, wow. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, if it was a stranger, you would think they would either leave the body or bring stuff with them to take the body. Yeah. I mean, considering leaving the body would have been just as, good as them taking it, leaving the trail of blood. I mean, I'm trying to think. Yeah, why would he? Why would the only thing that makes sense of why they would like the son to take the body because he's not that smart, thinking, oh, take it away because I'm here. It will, it'll. Wow. I don't know why I keep going back to the son. I'll shut up, guys. I know I'm annoying with that. But why did they just take her, leave her there? Makes no sense the way it was all done. Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, if it was the son, I'm sure they. I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna wait because I feel like I'm making some people mad because I'm mentioning that as a possibility. Um. Hi. Yeah, I know. Like, why would they even care? It's more risky. They only care about them, probably getting away with it, and it'd be way more risky to wheel it than to. Oh, let me think about the sun. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they didn't care too much about the sun waking up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Went with the knife, left her in with a hockey bag. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Friend of son. But see, I don't understand why just a friend of the son would stab her that many times. I mean, that's like too personal for just like a friend of the son's to do. Mom? I mean, that's why I don't think it's a friend of the son because why? I mean, that doesn't even go along with what we know about murders. Let- So if the friend was having an affair with her, otherwise it just seems weird. Um, it's just yeah, spur of the moment. I think it was spur of the moment too, definitely. It was something that just, happened and Okay, thanks, Litlow. There's some people that are like, stop it with it, but I think it's still a possibility, and I'm just gonna, I mean, it's just my opinion, so. What was her job? I don't know. Everybody was saying she was a lawyer. I don't know. I haven't yet to read that, but I mean, I'm thinking because more than a bunch of people were saying that. So let me see if it says it on her Facebook. No, it says she studied College of International Management and Business. Whoever said she was a lawyer, where did you see that? Now that's gonna look like I'm spreading. Well, no, because that never came out of my mouth. That was just something I was responding. But I hope that's not gonna go around like, oh, Zaf Shannon was saying that because people were saying that in the chat. I don't know. I don't see it. I mean, she might be, but hold on. Let me see. It doesn't say it on her Facebook. Let me see if there's any more. Let me see what chat's saying. Is anybody? Well, I don't know. CG maybe or GG maybe not. But there's so many. That's why it's like tricky. Like I guess I shouldn't just take, even if like multiple people in chat say it. I guess I shouldn't take that. I guess I should have looked it up at the beginning when people were saying it before we kept repeating that. I just figured, gosh, so many people were saying it. I don't think that they would be saying it without knowing, but I guess. I don't know, guys. The mom was having an affair with her. Was having an affair with who, Crochet and Bammy? Let me see here. Oh yeah, this does. Yes, and she's because there's that first of all the stabbing, and then there's a footage of the neighborhood of him walking, so it does kind of remind me. And he was young. He was what, 14, right? Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't know. Should what? It's already 3 hours. I'm debating whether, because there's 5 parts to the Valo stuff. I'm just debating whether I should do it a different day. What do you guys think? It's still like a lot of hours left to watch all of them. Hey, sweet Caroline. I know, Verica. Well, that's what we were thinking, Gigi. That's what everybody was saying. Oh, she's a lawyer. But then now that I don't know. I can't confirm that. So, but I guess it goes along with the text. That text. What? Let me see exactly what that text said again. Hold on. Let me see if I could find it here because. Let me see. Oh, that's just telling a part of it. Hold on. Oh. I don't know. I might go, guys, because I don't know. I've been having like these pain in my chest. I don't know. You guys have probably seen me throughout the night, like doing that. Like, I don't know. I keep thinking, oh, it's gonna go away, and it's not. So it'll go away for a minute, and then it comes back, and it's freaking me out. Oh, what are you? Oh, I keep thinking blood clot, but I don't know. No, I'm sure it's nothing. But gosh darn, I wish it would go away. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, let's do the thing tomorrow, maybe or some other time, cause so we could watch all 5 parts. Maybe in the day. You guys wanna do it tomorrow in the day? Watch the Chad and Lori stuff? I'll try to do it early. What do you think? And then I'll try, and then if there's anything new on this, and ID him yet because they don't want him to be quiet like that. Well, I'm just reading some of this. Um, Sorry, I'm just reading some chat. Hey, Demon Child, what's up? Yeah, I watched the Johnny Depp thing, the testimony. But I feel like it didn't help his Kate. Like, I feel like it was interesting watching him like testify. It's just, because usually you're watching him act, and when he does interviews, he doesn't do too many interviews. When he does them, it's like, so he's not really comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of shy, I feel like. But like when I'm sitting there listening to him, like I'm wondering like why the lawyers aren't objecting or whatever, because it's like he's going on about things that I feel like didn't even it wasn't what the question was. I don't know. I could be wrong. It was entertaining, but I don't feel like after watching the testimony, I feel like it didn't make me think more one way or the other. I think he should win. I think what she did to him was horrible. But I'm saying, like, so far with what I've seen, I didn't see the whole thing. I saw probably at least more than half of the testimony. Is he coming back tomorrow? Because I didn't see the end. Did he finish? But I feel like it didn't leave me like, oh, okay. Like it didn't help sway me one way or the other, because I feel like none of it really was relevant. A lot of it was just like, I don't know. I just didn't see the relevancy of what he was saying to some. I mean, there'd be little tidbits, but most of it was just like a lot of storytelling of stuff. So, but either way, I hope he does win, because I know he lost the other defamation where I don't know if it was Sun or something. What was it? It was some company from, was it a different country? I don't know, but he lost. So I hope he wins this, because I feel like it did screw up his reputation big time, I'm sure, and it's affected him financially, getting jobs and stuff. And I think she lied about a lot. I know there's two sides to every story, and I'm sure, there was a lot of fighting and stuff, both sides, but I feel like it was her, like hers was, she did a lot of lies. She exaggerated, I think, told a lot of lies. And it was just awful. I feel like what she did was awful. I feel like she's not a good person. I don't know. I just don't feel like she's a good person at all. And the thing is like the way he was talking about her, it's almost like he still does have feelings for her. What I should do a poll on that. How many, after watching the Johnny Depp, still thinks he's still in love with her? Because I do. I don't know why. There's something he was saying that I'm just like, oh my god, he's still in love with her. Just the way he was talking. What do you guys think? Which is sad because he needs to get rid of her. And the thing is if he doesn't just get her out of his system, I feel like it's going to always be stuff going on because it's always going to be so important to him on his mind. He's always going to, I don't know. I hope he can because I don't see him. I don't think he's over her yet. I really don't. Yeah, I think he's innocent too. As far as like, I mean, I believe that there was probably a lot of fight and a lot of drugs. Like, he has obviously he admits that he's got he's an addict. Obviously, he's got some addiction issues, but like, so there's probably like a lot of craziness going on from like the drugs and stuff. But I think it was her. She was the abusive one, and I think he probably did like defend himself and maybe like grabbed her, maybe pushed her, little things like just. But I feel like she probably instigated everything. His was more like a reactions to her, and then she takes those little things and runs with it. And so yeah, no, I think she lied and she freaking made him to be this abusive person. And man, I wish, gosh, just when I think it's going away, it comes back. Oh. Yeah. And yeah, and I think what she did was awful, and that I just can't believe. Oh, she's such a snob. Yeah. She definitely was. I don't know. I don't know, Darksea. She probably has something going on. Is she gonna take the stand? I wonder. I know I've been wanting to cover it from day one, and then I just keep putting it off and putting it off, and I keep saying no, and I just keep doing something else, and it's just like, man, why don't I? Like, I'm interested in it. It is true crime, really. I'm very interested in it, so I mean, I really should, but I just feel like I want to watch everything because I haven't watched everything, and like that's like a full-time job to like keep up with everything, and then it's like if I do that, I'm gonna be not gonna be able to put much time in any other cases. So I just keep putting it off and putting it off. And then I'm like, is it too late now since I've waited so long? So I might end up like just maybe doing like a discussion and maybe having an open panel or something. I still, it's on my mind. Like every time I'm like, should I do it? So eventually I feel like it's probably this week. Maybe we'll do an open panel talking about it. I just want to kind of catch up and get, review some of the stuff I missed because I've been trying to skim through and watch stuff, but I have a lot of catching up. So maybe I'll do that tonight. I watched like some of the Therapist. I want to watch more. I want to watch the one with the addiction specialist type lady. The Nurse Practitioner. I want to watch that one. I watched little bits of that. I watched a little bit of The Therapist. I think I probably watched most of The Therapist. I watched a little part of The Friend, like the ending. So yeah, I mean, I guess we could still discuss it even if I haven't watched every single thing, you know? Would you guys come up? Maybe open panel or something? Is she? Okay. Then I want to see if I could see if she still kind of has some feelings towards Johnny. I bet you it's not going to come across as obvious as Johnny's though. Um, yeah, she did. Oh, thanks, She Builder. Which one was Isaac Bammy? Yeah, definitely she is. Just like what she did with the money and saying she was going to donate it to that charity, and then she didn't. She donated like a tiny portion. She kept it all. What else did she do? She's such a oh man. Something else. Something else. Basically broke up his marriage, and I know, it takes two people, but like if that was her intent, I don't know. I mean, who knows going in if that, I mean, I don't know if that was her plan, but maybe she just did fall for him and then, um, I know I was trying to like gauge her, what, when he was talking, and it's almost like man, she looked like she was trying to stay serious, trying to like not show any emotion. Obviously she's trying to look mad, trying to just like, so, oh man. Oh, I haven't watched that yet, Rumple then. Okay. I haven't watched that one. I have that one downloaded. I have to still watch them. So a lot of you guys are watching it. So yeah, you know what? I need to. I need to cover it because you guys are watching it anyway. Yeah, no, I hope I didn't come across like I don't think he's being truthful. I think he is being truthful, but what I mean is like I think there's a lot of drugs and alcohol involved, so there's probably a lot of times where it's like blackout type stuff. Not that I think that he was abusing her. I'm saying it probably got like crazy where there's so much passion with them that, her instigating it. So it probably did get a lot of physical where he's probably defending himself. You know what I'm saying? To degrees where she's exaggerating and make it seem like he's abusive. Yeah, no, I think she was the abusive one, definitely. Um, she's just sick. Yeah, she's sick. I think she's needs help, you know? Yeah. Yeah. About the Me Too movement? Oh, about the Me Too movement. Oh, okay. No, I know he was definitely nervous. That no, I'm not saying anything, but I was just saying I hope I didn't come across because I think he was definitely nervous, and I like him. I don't think I think he should win, but I was just saying he did like ramble on about things that, and they just let him go with it probably because it's Johnny Depp, and they're probably just like let's, but like about things that I feel like they weren't necessarily that important to talk about as far as what's going on, but um it's still interesting and entertaining to hear, kind of behind the scenes of, you know, stuff of what was going on. Um, but yeah, definitely, he was definitely nervous. You could tell. Is he coming back tomorrow? Because like I said, I didn't watch it all today, so I didn't see if it was a continuing or not. Yeah. No, I know. Yep, that's yeah. I know he's trying to clear his name. Yeah, I know. I mean, because she made him. His reputation is bad. So yeah, yep. I think he should definitely win. She definitely ruined, because that's his career. His career depends on his reputation, really. And so yeah. I'm not talking about like stuff when he was talking about his mom and but I'm just talking about he did ramble on a lot extra stuff that probably wasn't necessarily relevant. I mean, his natural stutter because when I secretly recorded him when he was really drunk, he was stuttering. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. But wait, but I'm trying to think in his movies he could turn that off though, huh? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I know. I just wonder if he is even gonna win. I hope he does too, but what if he doesn't, Verica? Poor guy. Yeah, she's crazy. Wow. All right. Yeah, I know. I remember way back when it's all went on and they found out it was actually makeup. It's like, oh my god, he jerk. Oh, he's gonna be on more tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I think I've heard most of the recordings that are released because when this was going on, like throughout it, I always kind of kept up with it as it was going on. I just haven't kept up with everything on this trial, but as it was going on through the years, I was always clicking on it, checking it out. Oh yeah. Oh no, Mr. I'll have to check it out. When did you send him to me? Recently? Uh, wait, I sent you on Summer Wells' case about her name and Candace's uncle. I don't think. If you just sent them today, then I just haven't. Let me see. Oh, did you just send them today? Oh wait, hold on. What did you send me? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me see what everybody sent me. Wow, I'm getting sent a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Oh, that's the link that we already got. Okay. What's this? No. Empty message. Oh, that's the picture. Oh, it's probably before I decided to go on the Facebook. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you sent it. I didn't even realize. And you guys with these emails and sorry, I don't check it every second, but thank you. I just realized, but let me see the one. Wait, what? Oh, this is a different. All right, sorry guys. Man, I'm just not feeling good, so I'm sorry. I'm just yeah, I hope that I didn't come across like I was making fun of him about the stutter. That it was more like just the rambling, which I wasn't even making fun of. I was just saying like I was sitting there listening and I was thinking, man, if this was anybody else, they probably would have maybe been stopping him for like going on to extra stories that had nothing to do with what they asked, but I know now I'm getting a headache. I don't have that email. The email you said about Summer. So can you send them again? I don't have it. Oh no, then never mind. I know about the uncle from way back. Yeah. Okay. So I know about the uncle, but what else? The changing of the name, I don't know about. Um, but as far as Candace's uncle, I talked about that in one of my, I think the first lives I did on Summer, or maybe the second live. I don't know, but way back. So just you could just skip the uncle thing, but if the Summer thing, yeah, send it to me. Yeah, I can. Yeah, there's a lot of people in her life, like family, friends, or whatever that were have a history of that. Uncle, there's the who's the other one? I don't know. There was a bunch that we talked about like right at the beginning of how she's like surrounded by like adults that did that. Predators. Not that they all did it to her, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people that could have passed her life that are involved. Okay, I better go, God. I'm not sure what everybody's talking about the name. Like it's so yeah, let's maybe try to do it tomorrow in the day. Let's watch it'll be fun, guys, because Pryor makes it fun because he's so ridiculous. We could just make fun of him. Stupid jerk. I don't like Pryor, but I feel like he's probably a decent lawyer for Chad, but like it's fun to kind of make fun of him and Chad. Is that immature? I don't know. No, because that's the least that Chad could have to deal with killing kids. So I don't even feel bad about making fun of Chad. Pryor, I don't know. I just feel like how can't you make fun of him? I don't know. I'm gonna try to get up. So I'm gonna try to go to bed shortly, and then, um, man, why won't this go away, guys? Yeah. All right. I don't know. Like, hold on. Let's think. So I'll get up. Maybe like lunchtime. You want to try to do that? I'll get up, eat breakfast. Maybe depending on what the weather. Well, let me see what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. Hold on one second. Ugh. Man, I don't feel good, guys, but hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. Wait. Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be 58. Okay, so I'll go for my walk first. Get back and we'll do that. And then, yeah, so maybe like late afternoon. So let's do it. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Wait, Depp is it? Oh, wait, maybe not because you guys are gonna be. Oh, are you talking about Depp or Chad Daybell? Oh, maybe not because everybody's gonna be watching Depp, huh? So I don't know. And I should be watching that too. So I don't know. I don't know when to do it. We'll figure it out. Maybe tomorrow afternoon, but then I don't want to interrupt everybody's Depp watching, Johnny Depp watching, and plus I should get caught up on it too. So what time does that end? I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, bye. Oh, thanks, guys.